back. This is another 261 chapter review. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to take in, so we're just gonna do that. Exactly. Let's go. For the first page of this chapter, obviously, we see Yuji ripping through Sukuna's guts, and then we see some memories of him and Choso. So obviously, Yuji's having this little moment, you know what I'm saying, feeling like that rip through the guts with the black flags that he's getting back for Choso right now. Then after, obviously, from the last manga panel chapter that we saw in 260, we saw the chosen one, GOJO Satoru. And we see GOJO open his eyes, but then we see stitches on his head. Now, instantly, Sukuna saw that and was like, this is Kenjaku. Kenjaku's somehow alive. Kenjaku somehow got access to GOJO's body, and now it's GG's. And I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Like, if Kenjaku got hands on GOJO's body, that it really is GG's. Then after, as Todo's looking unfazed, Sukuna locks in. He's like, that's not Kenjaku. That's Yuta. Yes. That is Yuta inside GOJO Satoru's body, and now we get a flashback. Everyone's talking about, obviously, if GOJO loses, what's to be done. That obviously, that when Yuta goes to kill Kenjaku, you know what I'm saying, he's going to eat Kenjaku so he can get his curse technique. You know what I'm saying? And Rika will be able to make it to where Yuta is able to use Kenjaku's curse technique and taking over people's bodies and stuff. If push comes to shove, if GOJO dies, they will use GOJO's body per what is happening right now. Then after Yuta's going on a rant, and basically the whole gist of it was Yuta saying that even though GOJO's a monster, he is next in line to be the same, just like GOJO in strength. So equally, he will be just more crazier and much more of a monster than GOJO since he's next in line. And basically they go on so they can make it to where if GOJO does die, you know what I'm saying, obviously he will be able to take over his body and use it. So then after GOJO doesn't really care, because GOJO obviously, it's crazy because reading the manga panel, he literally said he's not gonna lose, and it's heartbreaking because, you know, the nigga lost. It's heartbreaking because the nigga really had the most utmost confidence thinking that he was gonna win, and the nigga lost. So that was just really heartbreaking for us to really read that. And then after we skip over to where Yuta is on like this table, basically with his eyes covered, and we see his slash body. Tama's body is literally about to be up, and he's going to die. So they need to start to transfer now, or, you know, even with the little bit amount of time that he has to live, he won't be able to take over GOJO's body and do a limited time that he has to at least try to help win the battle. So then after, we go back to the fight, and then we see GOJO, aka Yuta, and we see Sukuna getting ready to do a Dome Vein expansion battle. So now shit is about to hit the fan, because now, you know, we got Yuta in GOJO's body, and then we also have Sukuna, the S-tier demon, that S-tier antagonist, still surviving, still living, fighting every single odd. Once again, we get another domain battle at the end. And look at this manga panel. This manga panel is nasty, bro. Now, it was said in one of the panels that Yuta basically, he has a limited amount of time. I'm pretty sure it said he had 5 minutes. He has 5 minutes in GOJO's body to do whatever he needs to do, and then after that he's dead. Because basically Yuta is dead, because, you know, when he transferred himself into GOJO's body, Yuta's body was already cooked. And obviously Kenjaku, like Yuta eating Kenjaku's power, Yuta is only able to use the curse technique for a limited amount of time. That's just like how his curse technique works, if I'm not mistaken. Like he can keep the curse technique forever, but when he's in use of it, I'm pretty sure he can only use it a limited amount of times. Also making sense how his domain works, when him picking up one sword at a time, you know what I'm saying, and using it one sword at a time, and then picking up another one, picking up another one. It's limited amount of uses that he can use during the thing. And obviously with his curse technique, obviously, you know, he just has a limited amount of time. But there's something that we need to take in here, that he does not have Limitless. He does not have the 6 eyes. So that's also a really big thing that we need to take in, because GOJO really, you know, he abused 6 eyes in his favor. He abused Limitless in his favor. Okay, so you gotta understand. Now, granted, now Yuta does have all of Gojo's memory per Kenjaku's curse technique. When Kenjaku takes over somebody's body, he gets all their previous memories and all his previous battles. So obviously, Yuta taking over Kenjaku's curse technique, then, you know, he also has the memories of how Gojo was able to fight with Infinity. So I don't think he's gonna have a problem using Infinity per him popping domain literally just off the fucking rip. But yeah, but also another thing that I feel like is going to happen is that I genuinely don't think, right? I genuinely don't think that Yuta's going to beat Sukuna, but I genuinely think it's just gonna come down to the, you know, like Sukuna's probably just gonna realize that all he has to do is survive a certain amount of time against Yuta or Gojo, and then after that, you know, he can possibly, yeah, because remember, Rika ate one of Sukuna's fingers, which is basically his last finger, if I'm not mistaken. So Yuta being the last finger, all this nigga really has to do is survive a limited amount of time. He has to survive 5 minutes with the nigga. I'm pretty sure Sukuna can hang for 5 minutes against Gojo. And the Gojo went out 6 eyes or lipless, like, you know what I'm saying? And a Gojo that doesn't even really understand or know how to use his curse technique. Now, granted, like I said, he has his memory, so, you know, just muscle memory itself will probably just be able to take over for Yuta in his favor. But, you know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big difference. You're throwing Yuta into an astronaut suit and sending him up to space with the astronaut suit doing everything for him, but he doesn't know how to really do it for himself, you feel me? So it's like, he definitely gonna have his struggles, and I definitely do think Sukuna's gonna survive that 5 minutes, bro, and eat Gojo. Now, if that happens, I feel like it's GG's, bro. And it's crazy because everyone's dying. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Yuta was going to die. What I thought was going to happen was, I thought Rika was going to give her life so that Yuta can use RCT on his body so he can survive. That's what I thought was going to happen. But I'm so surprised that, like nigga, he was cut in half. Granted, like I said, he was hit with the whirly slide. I said this so many times. He was hit with a new move that we haven't seen nobody survive yet. But I thought Rika, you know what I'm saying, was gonna give her life for the nigga, bro. And that's crazy to, like, this is it. This is really it for Yuta. This is Yuta's, like, last battle. This is the last time we ever finished Yuta, bro. And it's crazy because the nigga's a GOAT. I fuck with the nigga, bro. I still fuck with the nigga even though it's called Jujutsu Kaisen. He won the Jujutsu Kaisen award, bro. I gotta respect him, my nigga, but I don't want the nigga to die. I feel like Mei Mei is gonna come into the fold very fucking soon. 100%. Even though, like, yo, like, Mei Mei's like she's just neutral and all this shit. As long as Mei Mei get her little money, get her little bag, get her little shit, it was a crazy chapter. But next week is break week, so y'all definitely gonna get a prediction video out of me. Y'all definitely gonna get a prediction video. If y'all don't, I'm just lazy. If y'all don't, I'm just lazy. But and it's crazy because it's full circle. Like, the whole reason why Yuta was even in Jujutsu High and all this stuff was because of Gojo. And now Yuta not only seeing his teacher, his mentor dying, he had to watch his mentor die, and now he's going to now die in his mentor's body. Like that has to be one of the most nastiest, heartbreaking things ever. Like, from like, no, like, just like, bro, it is like, and it's just crazy, bro. And he was supposed to be next in line to be just like Gojo, bro. To be as strong as Gojo, my fault. To be as strong as Gojo, if I'm not mistaken, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. For those who were saying it was Kashimo that was coming back, I did, like, you know what I'm saying? I generally thought it was gonna be him too, but nah. Just nah, like, feel me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But I feel like we're also forgetting about, like, Toge. I don't know if Toge is gonna come into the fray. I don't know. Hopefully he don't. Like, that nigga got one arm. I feel like there's no point for that nigga to even touch the battlefield at this point. What can that nigga even do? That nigga's not, you know what I'm saying, bro? If he tells that nigga Sukuna to die, stop, you think Sukuna, come on, man. Like, Sukuna gonna power through that bitch, man. But, yeah, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot to take away a chapter like that. But y'all boys know what to do, though. Please like, please sub, please comment. Prediction video is gonna drop probably Sunday or Monday. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Have a blessed day. Keep watching, and I'll be farming.